Hello everybody, welcome back to All India Medical Counseling Services. In this video, we will try to understand the complete counseling process for NEET PG 2024 and see which mistakes you should avoid during the counseling process. So let's start the video. There are two types of counseling. First is All India Counseling and second one is state quota counseling for each state. So all India counseling always starts first, followed by state counseling. So this simply means that you can fill out at least two forms. First for the MCC All India counseling and the second one for your home state counseling. Additionally, you can also fill out forms for other open states to seek admission in their private colleges. So after the results are out, the first counseling that will begin is the MCC All India counseling. This is also central level counseling. So now let's discuss the types of seats available in MCC counseling. The first type of seat in the MCC counseling are the All India quota seats. So 50% of the seats in all government medical colleges across India are filled through the All India counseling, and any qualified candidate is eligible for these seats. The remaining 50% of the government colleges seats are filled through state quota. Now, the second type of seats are in deemed universities, which are self-financed colleges. So, if you want to take admission in any deemed university, you have to apply for the MCC Central Level Counseling. Now, the next one is the seats in ESIC colleges. The fourth type of seats are in central universities like AMU, BHU, etc. The fifth type of seats are DNB seats, and if you want admission in DNB, you also have to apply for MCC counseling. And the last sixth type of seat are NB diploma seats. So if you want admission in any of these type of seats, you have to register for the MCC counseling through MCC website. Now MCC counseling is divided into 5 parts. The first part is registration, second is choice filling, the third one is the merit allotment, next result, then the admission. Now let's discuss each part in brief so that you don't miss anything. So the first one is registration. So when you register, you will be required some amount of fees to pay. Next, on choice filling, you need to select and prioritize the colleges and branches you want. In seat allotment, based on your merit, the results will be declared and you will see which college and branch you have been allotted. Next is the result and admission. So you will need to report the allotted college to confirm your admission, and if you're not satisfied with the allotted seat, you can participate in the subsequent rounds. So now let's discuss about the registration, the first part. So when you will go for registration, you will be required to pay two types of fees. The first one is non-refundable registration fees and the second one is refundable security deposit. So if you want to participate in counseling for only government seats, the registration fees will be 1000 and the security deposit will be 25,000. If you also want to register for both government and deemed university seats, the registration fee will be 5,000 and the security deposit will be 2 lakhs. Here, please note that if you want to participate in counseling for all types of seats, that is 50% government seats, DNB, diploma, deemed, you don't need to pay an additional 2,000 and 25,000 separately. Your registration fee will be 5,000 and your security deposit will be 2 lakhs. So after completing the registration, the next process is to lock your choices, which we also call choice filling. So in this process, you should first select the branches in which you are most interested in gaining admission and prioritize these branches at top of your list, and then place the top colleges for those branches at the highest positions. Next, choose your favorite branch or college and adjust it according to your priority. It is essential to fill your choices smartly because the branch and college you will get will depend upon your choice filling. And before finalizing your choices, thoroughly check the details of each branch college wise or hospital wise. For example, if you prefer branch in ops or gynae, so look at the specific details such as how many normal deliveries are conducted weekly in the hospital or college, how many C-section deliveries, the number of clinical consulting patients, the number of early pregnancy complication cases. So these are the variety and number of the other types of cases handles that you need to monitor. And since the more diverse cases you study, the more you will learn, which will definitely improve your learning curve. Additionally, you will also have to look how much hands-on experience the hospital provides, the friendliness and expertise of the professors, etc. If you need branch-wise details of hospitals to determine which college have the best branches, you can contact us for assistance. Always try to aim to choose the best college and prioritize recognized seats over permitted seats. Our goal is to provide candidates with the best possible details so they have more knowledge and can choose the best branch college based on their priorities. To make sure you get the best possible outcome after filling your choices, adjust or reshuffle them according to your priorities before locking them in. This step is crucial to ensure that your preferences are accurately reflected in your final selection because this is a one-time process. And one thing I would like to mention here is counseling is a very tricky process. So if you want, you can also avail our paid counseling services. In this process, we will guide you at every step to ensure you get your desired branch and the best college within your budget. So we will be with you from start to finish, guiding you on what to do, which mistakes you should avoid, which college to prioritize, and which college to avoid due to potential issues. We can assist you with all these details if you avail our paid counseling services. Now let's go back to video. So now here is the next step, that is seat allotment. So once you have logged in your choices, the system allocates seat based on merit, resulting in provisional allotment result. This is where student can see seat has been allotted to them. After this, students report to the college with their allotment letter and all the necessary documents to complete the admission process. Here it is not compulsory for you to accept the allotted seats. You have the option to decline it. Round 1 has a free exit policy, meaning if you are allotted a seat but don't wish to take admission, your security deposit won't be forfeited. So there are multiple rounds through this counseling process. So in round 1 of admissions, students who registered do not need to register again for round 2, regardless of whether they were allotted a seat or not. Instead, they only need to submit fresh preferences for their choices. Those students seeking an upgrade need only to fill in their preferences again. During the upgrade process, if a student is allocated a new seat and their previous seat is automatically reassigned to another applicant, and they must continue with the new seat. Conversely, if they are reassigned their previous seat, they must continue with that seat only. A major difference between round 1 and round 2 is that round 1 is if a student is dissatisfied with their allotted seat, they can opt for free exit. However, in round 2, once the seat is allotted, admission is mandatory. Failure to accept the allotted seat will result in forfeiture of the submitted security deposit. Nonetheless, a student become eligible for the third round of counseling by registration again. It's worth noting that different states have different rules regarding free exit, so please keep in mind that thing as well. Now let's discuss about round 3. So round 3 often referred to as the mop-up round, which begins with the government slightly lowering the cutoff before its commencement. This revision aims to provide additional opportunities for the students and ensure all seats are filled. A crucial role in the mop-up round pertains to seats under the NRI quota or minority quota in deemed university. If these seats remain unoccupied during the mop-up round, the system promptly converts them into normal seats. Subsequently, these seats are allotted to regular students irrespective of their NRI or minority status. Following the conclusion of the mop-up round, we have the stray vacancy round, that is round 4. So in this, only students who were either previously registered or registered during the mop-up round are eligible. These students must not have accepted any seat prior to this round. In stray vacancy round, registration are not open. Instead, students must directly apply to the institution based on available vacancies and subsequently proceed with admission process. So this outlines the complete counseling process facilitated by MCC. So if you have any queries, any doubts, feel free to reach out to us. I will paste the number and email ID in the description along with our Telegram channel ID. So please like this video and try to subscribe our channel for more such updates. Thanks for watching this video.